Thou shalt not bend the back deeply in the other direction without a little bit of core work in between. This is just strictly for safety. So use your knees through tabletop to help you press up if you need, or otherwise tuck your toes. Either way, tuck your toes, and then we're going to press up to plank, either using our knees or not. And we need to hold a bit of plank here. That's just the way it is. So you can go to forearm if you want. If you're like, I need more challenge, okay, that's always there for you. Engage wherever you are. Engage your core. Pull energy from the feet and the hands towards one another, but don't let it go anywhere. And then where you are, forearms, you press up to plank. If you're in plank or table, then we're going to go ahead on our next breath out. Ripple back down dog. Whew. And that just allows like this to be safe as we transition. And then look forward, bend your knees, breathe in. As we exhale, we're going to step, walk, or hop to a seat between our hands. And gently recline onto the back. You can use your elbows first to allow you to get there, and then onto the shoulders. Okay, feet hips width apart. Palms down by your sides. Press through your palms. Breathe in and lift up towards the ceiling. Lift the core. Knees hug in. Don't let them do this, okay? Keep it nice and active, and then roll the weight onto your shoulder blades. That will allow you to go up higher and also to be more supported in this. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Exhale, lower down. Now, you can repeat that exact same thing if your shoulders have been tight and have not preferred the hand interlacing stuff we did. A good indicator would be, were you able to do it in our upward back bends that we just did. So if you'd like to try it with bound hands, you're going to have to lift up a little bit first and wiggle onto your shoulder blades, and then interlace your palms below you. And then wherever you are, inhale and keep lifting. Lift the tail, engage your core, knees together. Breathing for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Lower down. Okay. And we are going to take one more back bend. That's optional. So if you're just tuckered out, then please, by all means, rest, knees together and feet out so the mat's width apart. If you want, you can go back into another bridge pose, what we just did, okay? Or we can go full wheel. And by the way, earlier I said Urdhva Dhanurasana. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. I'm pretty sure that was just Dhanurasana, and this is Urdhva Dhanurasana, so sorry about that. Okay, so if you want to do that with me, feet hips width, can you graze with your fingertips to your ankles, and then plant your palms, hug your elbows and plant your palms next to your shoulders, and then you can roll to the crown of the head for support first if you need. So then you would like be here and then just carefully press yourself. You could come up to your toes, however you want to be. And then, make it work for you. 10, 9, 8, you can do a push-up if you want. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, lower to the head first, and then knees up. Come to your shoulders, rest there, and then slowly, one leg at a time, lower your booty back down. Woo! All right, wherever you are, take a big breath in through your nose, hold at the top, open your mouth, and take a huge sigh out. Finish all active work. Now it's going to be restorative. Yay. And take one more big breath like that. If you just did wheel especially. Breathe in through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Okay, now again, what I said about the core work does apply. So actually, potentially, I deluded you. There's just a little bit more active work. Legs up, ankles over hips, flex your feet. Press into your thighs with your hands, but press into your hands with your thighs. There's equal resistance, and you push, push, push until your belly is shaking. That's how you know your core is activated. Really push with both, and don't let either one go anywhere. Shoulders on the ground. 10, push. 9, 8, push. It's for your safety, I promise. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, yay. And now you can hug your knees into your chest or into your shoulders out wide. You can rock in any direction. You can circle in any direction. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. Just chill there. And then when you feel the calling, we're going to go into reclined. Why am I blanking so much? Reclined butterfly pose. Feet together, knees out wide. And then you can have a hand on the heart, hand on the belly. You can do triple triangle. This. Triple diamond, geez. And then you can also go post your arms outside, whatever feels natural. Rest here, close your eyes. And then we're going to roll over to our right side and use our hands to help us get up. And you're just doing that thing again. Down dog. Just for transition to pigeon, okay? Half pigeon. So, right foot up, the right leg up, and then we're going to bring left, right ankle behind left arm, left wrist, and right knee behind right wrist. Now, you can be like this. Okay, I encourage to start there first. And then start lowering that left hip down. Please use the block if you have it and it feels like you need one and you want support. Please do. That would be awesome. I wish I had one right now. Top of the foot down. And then if you're not feeling it, as you start to go down, you can always work this straighter. I usually do. But see like how if I tend to push, that my hip is going up. It's not as balanced. So just be mindful of like where the sweet spot is, and then you can crawl your hands down. Wherever you are, you can support your head if you need. Okay? You can use a block, your hands, whatever, but just please relax your neck and shoulders. Try not to tense them too much as you're here. And then if you want to get really technical about it, you can kind of be slightly energetically pulling your right hip back and sending your left hip closer to the earth as you breathe out. And then as you breathe in, you can stretch a bit more forward, a bit flatter towards the earth. And staying with your breath here. And I forgot to say, if this is hurting your knee, so those of you in half pigeon, please chill here. If this is hurting your knee, you can always recline in what we call a figure four. So that would be, we're opening our right hip now, so like, so you're gonna go to that bridge pose or reverse table, and then you put your right ankle, cross it over your left thigh behind the knee, and recline. And then you can start to lift that left foot up and pull back. I kind of like to support it with my hands like this, or even like hug it around from the knee. Up to you. This should be better on the knee if you're feeling it there sometimes. And then we'll take about 5 more breaths in our right hip opening. Two. And 1. Okay. From there, walk your hands back up just the way you came in. If you're figure four twist, please stay, because maybe that wasn't long enough for you yet. And then we're gonna just gently press ourselves back to down dog. Maybe you pedal out your feet. Figure four, please stay. And then left, breathe in, lift your left leg, and then again, like left ankle behind right wrist, left knee behind left wrist, okay? And come down with your hips as square as possible. Adjust your leg in a way that works for you, and then slowly walk the hands down. Pigeon on the opposite side. Those in figure four, please come back up and just switch. So we were like this, and now right foot on the mat, left cross over, okay? And then slowly reclining, and again, do that hugging thing, whatever feels comfortable for you. And everyone breathing in to their hip opener. We are in a time that is very trying mentally, emotionally, and physically. There's a lot of fear. And like anyone that says that there is no fear that they have or reason to be scared, I just kind of don't quite buy it. Even myself, I was trying to fool into like, I'm scared, like I'm all rebellious all the time, and then just it would creep in sometimes. It can be a little bit isolating from those people around us. I just don't buy that there's no fear, because we are receiving messages from everywhere, from all sources, media. Even if you don't own a TV, even if you don't watch the news, like there are messages that you're being bombarded with that are hitting you at any point in your day, and talk or commotion about it, and wanting to reach for whatever's comfortable to protect us. Some fear-based tactics, some self-centeredness maybe, like scrambling and trampling for toilet paper. I don't know, that's just what I've heard. I'm in Thailand. Okay, where you are left, figure four, you can come back up. If you're folded in half pigeon, just walk your hands up and then swing the right leg around. So if you're in figure four, just go ahead and extend both your legs. All of us, let's meet here. Extended legs, feet flex back towards your face. Palms, hip width. Stand up, sit up really nice and straight. Dandasana step pose. Really good on the spine after all those back bends. And then slowly we're going to hinge forward from here, please. Not from our upper spine, but our lumbar spine. And fold nicely. You can keep your legs like as softly bent as you want. okay? No race here. And then just start shoulders on to the back. My hamstrings are tight, so I'll probably stay up just where I can see that my shoulders on the back. We want to avoid the rounding just to get here. That does us no good. And then relax wherever you are. As you breathe out, you fold a little deeper, and as you breathe in, shoulders onto the back, elongate your torso. So back to the fear thing, it's like we have so many factors that are unknown right now, and so many things operating outside of our control, like always, but it's more glaring in times like these, in times of like crisis and like honestly widespread panic. Slowly walk your hands up your legs, come back out. Just gonna butterfly pose, feet together, reach for the outer edges of the feet, and you can bring your knees towards the earth and start folding with your shoulders onto the back, so you're gonna feel it internal. And when you get to a point that's comfortable, you can round off the spine and curl. And just hold here a few breaths. So whether we like it or not, I feel that the world has been forced to push a massive chill button. Like, that's just what's happened, whether we like it or not. And that can get really uncomfortable for a lot of us. Like, we're in a society that moves fast. We like to do. I know I do. I don't really like to sit at home. But what happens when that's the choice we have? Some of us are tuning in here from lockdown countries. Okay, come up. And then we're going to open to straddle. Out, leg, toes flexed. And you can reach to your shins for support or your ankles and slowly go down. Those of you really flexible, you can just reach out in front, but don't go too fast. Like, again, keeping shoulders on the back as best you can and just slowly working there. There's no rush. You can make this very passive, actually, without any reaching. You can just hang and let your spine will what it wants. Really, like, there's no wrong. Hang out here for a bit, opening hamstrings and your hips. So about this chill button, I find that the outer chaos like sparks this inner chaos sometimes, and it's hard to go that far in when you've got nothing to do and you're just reflecting, and it can get dark sometimes, or just bleak, or like you feel fearful. And so yoga, like this, just asana is one limb, but just to remind you that there really is that place of inner calm and peace that's within, and it's always there, even amidst all of that chaos. And like nothing can take that away from us, whether we're in quarantine, whether we're in lockdown at our house, whether we're, in any given, like, in a hospital bed or a bad situation. That place of inner calm is there. So it's not about not having fear. No, it's about having awareness, acknowledging that fear, and not letting yourself dwell on it, not letting it live there with you. Slowly from where you are, walk your hands up, either from the legs or the floor, and come back to seat. And then we're going to actually just frame the right foot and fold. Again, shoulders onto the back, hamstring stretch. And then right hand reaches for outer edge of right foot, and then spin the ribs up towards the ceiling, left arm up overhead, over this way. If you're super flexible, you can go to bind the big toe on personally like this. And then left hip down. So really, like, we just have this task right now, I think, to do the inner work on ourselves while the things in the outer world are sort of out of our control. And I do believe that that's our only hope right now, and that will sort things out there if we can just get healthy ourselves, like, and mentally and emotionally fit, because a lot of us don't really ever have the time. Like, when did you have the time, right? Even me, I'm like, I could haven't recorded a yoga video in forever. Come up through center, switch sides. So first we'll just frame left leg with our feet, our left leg with our hands, and fold slightly, just enough to keep the shoulders on the mat. So yeah, take advantage of this time to know yourself and to catch up on some of the things. Listen to your body. What does it need? Or, you know, it's important to stay physically healthy, and then keeping ourselves mentally sound as well is huge right now. And I do feel that through the darkest times sometimes come great things. Left palm outside of left foot, right arm up or extend or toe. So this is a time where you can hopefully, you know, cultivate or create something from within, or like just find some quiet time with yourself and reflect, and just remember, like, that inner space of awareness you have, that same observer that allows you to acknowledge the fear but not let it, like, grip you. That observer, that's your peace, that's your eternal, that is your inner light. That is undying and unchanging, virus or no virus. Any given situation, that light is there. And so that is our inner tool. That's our system to get through stressful times. Come back up to center. And knees together. Go ahead, and you're facing the short edge of your mat again. And just use the help of your elbows to recline onto your back. Take your right knees out to the right side. And arms extended in a T shape or goalpost shape, up to you. Try to keep both shoulders on the earth. You breathe in, knees to center, and we're gonna bring our hips to the right side of our mat, and then send send your knees to the left, and arms out to a T shape or goalpost, whatever feels comfortable for you. And then gaze is over the opposite shoulder, over your right shoulder. You close your eyes though. It can be a closed eye gaze. That's a thing. Breathe in, knees to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Squeeze everything tight. Remember that place that dwells inside of you, the place of awareness, non-judgment, and even a place that can differentiate from fear. Just observe it, be aware, and let it go. Always come to that place when you need to. As you're ready, release this self-hug, and then spread your arms wide so that your hands don't touch the side of your body. Everything's spread out nicely. Feet about matched width apart. Completely relax everything. So in order to do that, we'll take one big breath through our nose. If you know Jalandharpa to chin lock, you can do that. Hold at the top. Open your mouth. Take the biggest sigh of all class out, and as you do that, relax every muscle in your body to prepare for Savasana. Okay, and take about a full 3 to 5 minutes here. Go ahead and wiggle your fingertips and your toes. Light movements to the body to reawaken your body. And deep rest. Let that movement carry up through your limbs. And then as you're ready, you're going to turn to your right side, using your arms as a pillow. Turn. And stay here as long as you need to, acknowledging the rebirth that you've experienced through your own personal practice. And whenever you're ready, and in a moment sooner, you use your hands to press yourself up into a seat, cross-legged position at the top of your mat. And I will face out towards you. Eyes closed, please remain with your eyes closed. And go ahead and bring your hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra, and from here, breathe in through your nose, open your mouth and sigh. And we're going to inhale at the top of the inhale, stop, and as we exhale for Om. So up to you, can join or just listen. Inhale. Thumbs to third eye center. The inner light of awareness within me acknowledges that same inner light of awareness within each of you and bows out of humble gratitude. Namaste. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for practicing yoga with me. I know you have a lot of choices, so I'm glad that you chose to watch this video. And it's 2020. I'm pretty sure you know how to work YouTube, so if you want to follow me, find me, whatever, do so please. And give me a like on Vinyasa Yoga if you like. I'm Mallory. Thank you so much for practicing with me, yogis.